Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a silver stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 29th day of March, 2021, going to start our day over here at JMBullion and look at the live spot prices. Looks like everything is down flat, except palladium is down kind of large, down $86.22. Copper is still not over here, but I'm still holding out. So first things first, I wanted to take you over here to the United States Mint this morning and have you look at the Gold Eagle proof coins. And this one was the one that came available this morning. That was the 1/10 ounce gold proof for 2021 type 1. I'll tell you, I got one finally. First one ever. And it is a tiny little cricket of a coin. That thing is SM all. But either way, I love it and I wouldn't trade it in for anything. So next thing I want to do here is take you over to CoinNews.net. And there's an article that came out March 26. It says the United States Mint produces over 1.1 billion coins for circulation in February 2021. And they have pictures of the new Lincoln cent with the shield back. And you know, kind of off topic here, every time I see a die crack or some kind of break, it's always right here on the shield. Not here, but just right up in here. There's always something going on. I don't know why. But either way, moving on. U.S. coin production snapped back in February following an typically slower month in January. The latest figures from the United States Mint show mint facilities in Denver and Philadelphia produced over 1.1 billion coins for circulation last month, posting increases of 26.5% from January and 6.3% from February 2020. Here's how the month compares against others in the past year. So we know during the coin shortage last year, the United States Mint turned it up in June and started producing 1 billion coins per month. So it looks like they're back to that here in February 2021. Now it's the 7th ranked month out of all 13 months here. So it's kind of on the back end of these months of last summer and early fall. And that's okay. And it'll explain here, the Federal Reserve orders more 1-cent coins than any other denomination, even as data shows that it costs the United States Mint 1.76 cents to make and distribute each one. Now, these are sales figures or data from last year when copper and zinc weren't as expensive as they are now. So this could easily be costing the United States Mint now to produce these Lincoln cents 2 cents. I would think that's probably more accurate price right now as far as the production costs and all that good stuff that goes along with it. The Mint struck 532.8 million Lincoln cents last month, representing a 45.8% increase over the circulating quality coins produced in January. Now here's some month-over-month comparisons for coins used daily by Americans. The production totals in February increased 39% for Lincoln cents, 8.9% for Jefferson Nickels, 6.9% for Roosevelt dimes, and 56.1% for the America the Beautiful quarter dollars. And that's the last one with the American Tuskegee. That is a beautiful quarter. Native American $1 coins and Kennedy half dollars are no longer ordered by Federal Reserve banks, but they are still made in circulating quality for coin collectors. Typically in January, the U.S. Mint strikes both coins to the expected amounts needed for the entire year. Remember, we talked about that. I'll show you later here on the data. Yep, here it is. That wasn't the case for the 2021 halves. Mint data shows none were produced until February, and then only 1.6 million units were minted from Denver. Philadelphia's total should be available soon. Last year's half dollar ended with 3.4 million units from Denver and 2.3 million from Philadelphia for a combined 5.7 million. You know, in my last video when I questioned this, I said, well, where do those extra 1.1 million Denver 50-cent pieces go? And somebody had mentioned to me in the one of the posts that these extra 50-cent pieces got sent out to the West Coast. I think this was in 2016, where they dropped a bunch in 2016. I may be wrong, and I'm sorry if I got it wrong. But wouldn't that be interesting if the overflow was sent out into circulation? Now, obviously, you know, these are sold in, rolls, equal amounts, 100 coin, so it can't be, there shouldn't be an overage, really. Anyway, moving on. Published mintages of 2021 Native American dollars have remained unchanged since January, with equal splits of 1.26 million for Denver and 1.26 million from Philadelphia, for a combined total of 2.52 million coins. See, an equal split. That's what it needs to be. In contrast, the 2020 dollar saw 1.26 million for Denver and 1.4 million for Philadelphia, for 2.66 million coins. And I'm thinking, if this keeps happening like that, that's probably just like maybe 15, maybe 20 minutes, maybe an hour of a production run over, because they could knock that out in a day easy. And then to get over by 200,000 coins, or less than 200, like 140,000 coins, they could probably do that in 15 minutes. Just turn the machines off. We went over, you know. The U.S. Mint started selling rolls and bags of the 2021 Native American dollars on February 16th. Rolls and bags of 2021 Kennedy halves are scheduled for release May 11. Okay, here's a summary of all circulating quality coins produced last month. And it shows here there's quarters from each mint. We've talked about this before. In this chart here, love that chart. U.S. Mint circulating coin production, February 2021. Lost my train of thought. So I'll just keep going down here. U.S. Mint plants in Denver and Philadelphia manufacture all of America's coins for commerce. Last month, the Denver Mint made 684.5 million coins, and the Philadelphia Mint made 478.9 million coins, for the combined total of 1 billion, early, too early to make these mistakes, for a combined 1.1 billion coins. In January to February period, the Denver Mint struck 1.2 billion coins, and the Philadelphia Mint made 862 million coins. They combined for a year-to-date total of 2 billion coins, which is a 10% less than 2.3 billion coins minted in the first 2 months of last year. Man, I was getting tripped up there. I apologize. The next table lists the 2021 coin production totals by denomination and by U.S. Mint facility. All right, and we've seen these before in that chart. If the current production pace stretched through December, the annual mintage for 2021 would end near 12.5 billion coins. The U.S. Mint made over 14.77 billion coins for circulation in 2020. In addition to Native American dollar, the U.S. Mint released another coin with a one-year only design, and that is the 2021 Tuskegee Airman quarter for Alabama. The quarter figures above show just a portion of those minted so far. Their final mintages should be available in the next report. And they said that last time to us as well. This last table offers a breakdown of this year's mintages that have been reported by Coin Design. Regrettably, it doesn't have any of the George Washington crossing the Delaware quarters mintages. And the Tuskegee Airmen, even though they don't have any there, I would imagine that this total and this total would be those two, would be this quarter here. So we'll see. But listen, I think the most important thing to take away from this is the fact that the Lincoln cents now probably cost 2 cents, and the Jefferson Nickels are getting more expensive. They're heavy, and 25% nickel, 75% copper. Those would be the two coins that the United States Mint would possibly take and add a co-circulating coin to these two mintages, because let's be honest, the Mint is making pretty decent money, which is called seigniorage, from minting the dimes and the quarter. So it only takes 8 cents to make a quarter and 3 cents or 4 cents to make a dime. I would say maybe this is closer to 10 cents now, and this might be closer to 5 cents. But either way, they double their money here, and they easily make money on the quarter. However, it's the 1 cent and the 5 cent that they're losing money on. And those are the ones, I think, those are the 2 cents, the 5 cent and the 1 cent, that will have a co-circulating coin at some point this year. We don't know when, and we don't know if the Mint will be forthcoming with this information, or they're just going to drop it without telling anybody. You never know. But I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by today. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker, out.